Let's download and slice and print another model from MakerWorld. On makerworld.com, search for fun glasses, and the one we want is the green gear glasses on the skull face. You can see that that model was uploaded by me. If it doesn't show up on the list of results, you can just search for Stephen.LaRochelle, enter, and click on Users. That's me. And then you can click on the fun glasses. We'll click Open in Bamboo Studio, Import, Allow, and you can see that there are multiple plates. So you can choose whichever design you like. Let's say you want the gears. We'll click on that plate to highlight it and click Slice Preview. And you'll see that this print will take 1 hour and 10 minutes. On the keyboard, you can hit Command G to save your file, or you can click File, Export, Export Plate Sliced File. You can see Command G is the shortcut. Now I'll save my file. I'll shorten the name. I'll call it Gear Glasses. And I like to include the print time, so I'll say 1 hour and 10 minutes. Save it to micro SD card. Click Save. Now I can eject the SD card, plug it into the printer, and print. But while we're here in Bamboo Studio, let's go back and take a look at these files more closely. We can see that most of the settings are default because nothing is highlighted except for support. So if I click on support, you can see that supports are enabled and the type is normal manual. So what does that mean? Let's take a look at the gear glasses more closely. You can see these blue cylinders. These are support enforcers, meaning that supports will only be added to the areas indicated or highlighted by these enforcers. If I click on one of them and delete, for instance, and now I'll click Preview and take a look at the file, you can see that supports were added where the enforcer was still present, but not where the enforcer was not present. Now, why use the enforcers at all? You could just select normal auto, and Bamboo Slicer would add supports wherever it thought they were needed. So let's take a look at what that does. I'll click Prepare. I'll click Control Z to undo the enforcer because I still want it there. But now I'm going to change to normal and click Preview and take a look. So in this case, it didn't add many supports because most of the areas don't need supports. There are no overhangs, but it did add some supports where the balls are for the ball joint. And those are just not needed. So that will just add a little bit of extra work in cleaning up the supports when it's done. In this case, not that much, but it will also slightly mar the surface and for no real benefit. So I'll go back to Prepare and I'll change back to Manual and click Preview. And if we zoom in where the bulb joint is, you'll see there are no longer any supports there. So this is how you can add supports only where you want them to be. So let's print the file and see what it looks like. And here's the printed model.